Hey guys, Cow here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be farming, but we're not going to be doing sneaky goblins, mostly because we have these challenges to finish. So pretty much we're going to be using Electro Dragons, my second favorite army to use. We have a second army cooking because I've been trying to get this Archer Queen, and of course we can't get it, we're just going to gem it up. It's only 300 gems here. If we need to do it, but we might as well try our best. So when it comes down to this, I don't recommend using Electro Dragons really high up like we are, where you're seeing these max bases. I like going for easier bases so we can get a lot more Dark Elixir. But Electro Dragons are really good at just getting in there and taking the loot. Before I go into it, let's just do a little brief overview on what we're doing here while we kind of wait for these Electro Dragons to cook. I will gem up the second attack. So don't worry about that. We're not going to waste too much time. So, when it comes to the army camps, I just like using Electro Dragons and Rage spells. This is better in lower trophies where you can get a lot more value out of one Electro Dragon. Being able to get about 3 attacks in. We aren't going to be using any siege machines, but if you are going to be using one, mostly for percent, I'll be using, I would use barracks or blimp with balloons in it. But if you do not have CC troops, I definitely recommend going for percent, as we're just trying to get to 50%. If the town hall goes down, the town hall goes down. Another option is the flinger, but the flinger only takes down defenses, which you can get that extra percent with your heroes, but it won't get you as much percent as the barrack here. So let's just hop right in. What we're going to be doing is great, one find right here. We're just going to be trying to get the Dark Elixir and dipping here. But usually I would just take this loot and then go. But because we're using Electro Dragons, we do want to get the 50%, which is relatively easy to find, or relatively easy to get. And I kind of want to show you how to kind of efficiently use these Electro Dragons. I do want to get in 3 attacks with the army camps I have. And because of that, we don't want to use all our Electro Dragons. We currently have 10, so we want to use 5 of them. And we have 5 rage spells, so we really only want to use 2 or 3. Don't want to go too crazy on the rage spells here. So I'm going to drop an Electro Dragon up here. It looks like we're going to take out a Tesla. And I'm going to drop a rage here and a Electro Dragon just because of how much chain value we're going to get here. A lot of percent. And here we're at our 5th E-Drag used. And this is where hitting dead bases really helps, and hitting low upgraded defenses, because usually what happens is you have Electro Dragons that are so beefy that they can just kind of roll in and take out a good chunk of the base without using... Oh, I missed my rage. It looks like we're going to miss out. Oh, we're just going to do it here. Hopefully we're not in range of the air defense. It looks like we're not. But pretty much you're just using these Electro Dragons to kind of snipe off until we get the percent. Here we would usually go for this Dark Elixir storage. However, the amount of Electro Dragons we'll need to use is not worth the 1,000 that we would be getting. I'd much rather hit another raid and get over 5k from that. So this is a big reason why we're not hitting what's it called, town halls. We're just going for the 50%, because usually getting the 50% is easier than hitting a town hall, and the town hall usually won't give you a lot of resources. So here we have another 9k, another lucky base. It seems like when I record I get lucky. I'm not cherry picking these. I just kind of go with what I find first, and what we find first is a easy collector on the outside. This Dark Elixir drill is guarded by these builders, so we're going to drop a rage, because the rage allows us to hit these drills like you saw there really easily, and can get you those collectors that are deep in the base. Maybe we'll run into one this recording, but if we don't, it is whatever. It happens. So now we have another 2k. It looks like we have the drill right here. I'm going to, because we get a lot of chain value here, I'm going to drop the rage here. because I want to, of course, try our best to get to that 50%. Look, we got that drill even if when we placed our Electro Dragon so far over here, and now he can continue to get much more percent. It looks like this one's going to fall a bit short here. Oh, but it's still got 35. We still have 2 more Electro Dragons we can drop. I'm going to drop it here, and we'll drop one more. I think I'm going to drop it here, because right now we're just going for percent. We got everything we needed. That extra 1,000 to try getting that Town Hall will not be worth it for us. So dropping an E-Dragon here, going to chain through it, take out this, take out... Oh, it does not take out the Archer Tower, which is fine. Hopefully we get one attack here. Nice. I'm going to get a few percent. And we're going to fall a bit short here. And that's mostly because it isn't dead. But it is what it is. We'll just snipe off this last 3% with our Archer here. And kind of get that 50. So boom, gets taken out. And if you don't have your heroes, that just means you have to use another E-Drag. Or if you're fine with dropping trophies, then you can just drop trophies there. So we're gonna gem this up, and we have 2 attacks, both with 5 out of our 10 E-Drags. So with 1 army camp, we did get those 2. And how many rages did we use? We used 5. So the amount we used is total of 1 army camp. We got 2 attacks in. That's really generous. Usually you only get 3 attacks if you're using your resources wisely. We always aim for 4, but you have to be pretty lucky to get 4. Here we have another 6k. We have to get really deep in here, so I think I'm going to pass here. We kind of want easy to access dark drills and storages. Here might be pretty good. We have some compact areas. We have full drills. Or at least 1 full drill. 2 full drills. Well, we'll just do this. I think I'm just going to drop an Electro Dragon here, an Electro Dragon here, an Electro Dragon here, and we'll see how much is left after they kind of make their way in. Or, you know what, we'll try to do another thing we did. This one is best used with the Warden, and it's kind of like diving. This will be our first kind of storage attack. Here, we probably should have raged over here with that Electro Dragon, but we didn't. And here's another example of attacking lower bases. If that Warden wasn't so high, we would have gotten a lot more value there. But let's just go in. We'll do this, drop that, and kind of let them go through like that. And we'll drop rage, Warden up here, and see if we can get this storage with these E-Drags. Got 1 chain onto the storage. Can we get another one? Looks like we can. Okay, so we got a few chains onto that storage. It looks like the Warden is helping us out. Took down that storage, and now we're looking at trying to get a 50% here. We are quite low, only at 38, 39. Let's see. We can let this guy kind of work. I think we're gonna take the loss here, just because it is fine. I do want to get us 1 more attack, just to show. I'd much rather get 1 more attack and get a lot of loot than to kind of stop this video here. So we're only going to roll with the 5 E-Drags, pretend that we did not gem it. We weren't gemming things. We would be at this 5 currently anyways. The only difference would be we would usually have 3 rages right now instead of the full 5, so I will only use 3 rages as well. So here's another base. If you look long enough, you'll definitely find them. We do have an exterior town hall. I think I'm going to drop a rage here just to get this storage here. Shouldn't be too difficult. We get 2 Teslas, which are not great for us raid wise, but it's fun for us because, oh my god, our E-Drag dodged it. Oh, did not dodge the whatever. So I'm not going to go for that storage now. It's pretty much taken down. So let's go for these drills. I'm going to put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. And pretty much that's where your 4 main E-Drags are. It's 1 per drill. And after you get your 1 per drill, then you get 2 for the storage and 2 for essentially 50%. So here we have a pretty high base because we're pretty high up. So we won't be having our E-Drags kind of live forever. But we have the one, and let's see. Is it worth it to try getting this town hall? I think it is. Let's go in with it. I'm going to use my king here to kind of do this. Kind of work his way in. And then I'm going to drop my royal champion behind to get this air defense. And then let's see how much one guy will do for us. So let's do that. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I was supposed to hit my my king there. But let's see if we can take it out. It looks like the Inferno Tower wasn't even targeting our guy in the first place. It looks like we're going to fail on taking out this town hall, mostly because our E-Drag did go along the outside, thanks to kind of the funneling done by our royal champion, not really getting us to where we need to go. So I'm just going to drop a rage here to get us a little bit more percent, and then we will take the loss here, but leave with plenty of Dark Elixir. Again, it's not too much about the trophies. I thought it would be fun if we could get good trophies alongside. If I let my Archer Queen cook a bit, actually there, she probably would have gone 5 buildings on her own and got us to that 50%, but I just kind of clicked away. So that is the E-Dragon farming strategy. I do recommend it if you don't want to spend a ton of Dark Elixir on Sneaky Goblins, and because of the buff, or not buff, the rework to your troops no longer needing to be cooked with Elixir or Dark Elixir, you now no longer need to spend as much on your E-Drags, making them quite effective for people that do not have a lot of time to kind of farm a lot and don't want to waste their Dark Elixir. So a little recap here. We got 7, 6, 8, 7, which is 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 8, 21, plus 7, 28,000 Dark Elixir in this short period with only 1 army camp, 2 wins, 2 losses. Of course, the losses are going to overtake our trophies, but if you want to maintain a trophy range, then I recommend doing 3 attacks. Make sure that you get that 50% every single time. Whereas I didn't care too much about those trophies, so I didn't mind losing that 50%. And because we didn't take that 50%, if we had only done 3 attacks, we would have been 7k Dark Elixir less in our our end goal, essentially. So I think the 7k Dark Elixir is worth the 22 trophies, or just the few trophies. 18, yeah, the 22 trophies we lost out of this whole little farming session. So hope you guys did enjoy. The new year is coming. I hope you guys have a happy new year. Like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. But when the new year comes, we'll be having much more Sneaky Goblin, and probably the first few videos, or not first few videos, at least the next video, whether it comes out tomorrow or not, I can't promise, but definitely will be the clan capital. Once again, we'll try out those the graveyard spell, and we'll see if it's still good. But if not, we're gonna have to find a new strategy, and maybe we'll do something that isn't just sneaky archers, because I know that can be a little bit boring. So hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.